Ah, concept cars. With their funny sideways wheels and impractical doors, they often look like little more than a designer's fantasy brought to life for a motor show.
The thing is, with concept cars, you have to learn how to read them, and when you start to look at them closely, they begin to give up their secrets. Take Ford's Iosis Max. It's got all the classic concept car cues, really bright paint, big wheels, strange doors, and a really futuristic interior. But underneath all that glitz, there's a real car fighting to get out. Actually, in the case of the Iosis Max, there are two real cars fighting to get out. The front is the new Ford Focus, and the rest of it, roughly speaking, is the next C-Max. And plenty of the design cues, from the grille to the shape of the dashboard, will be coming to a Ford near you. Something like this tailgate should make production too. The split rear window, which rises up separately from the boot, will make loading much easier in confined spaces, although strictly speaking it's not that new. BMW's been doing it on the 3 Series for years. However, that mad hinge that slides along the centre of the roof, that's not going to make production. In here, you're looking at the next design language for Ford's new interiors, a lot of which has been inspired and pioneered by the new Fiesta. Calm down some of these more outlandish shapes, and you'll find a lot of this stuff in the next Focus. Ford's tried to reduce a lot of the buttons, so it's got this great big touchscreen centre console which is illuminated, which has all the traffic and menu, info, journey, your phone controls, your climate controls, all controlled via touch screens. The only buttons are these ones down here which select the gears, and this central mouse control which operates the sat-nav screen. Even the instruments have gone digital. There's a central tacho which has a speedometer around the edge that lights up as the car goes faster. It even tells you how much washer fluid is left with a percentage readout, and even the cornering force in G. And these ultra slim seats have a future too. Ford's design boss Martin Smith told us that he wants to take the bulk and size out of car seats. So in these ones, the cushions have been replaced by netting. They're much lighter, and they hang off a centre console, which means you can store things underneath them. The colours, too, are meant to help make the car feel bigger inside.
I think it's something that we've been working on within colour and material design and the whole of design to actually bring that strong emotional colour into our products, and I think you've seen that perhaps over the last few years out on the road now on a number of our products, and you know, this is an example obviously of where we're going as well with some of our new concepts.
The other important thing about the Iosis Max is not the fact that it drives, but what's making it move. Under the bonnet is a new 1.6 litre 4-cylinder petrol engine, which doesn't sound that exciting, but it has the power of an average 2 litre petrol engine with around 177 brake horsepower and the economy of a 1.6. Add some green technology like stop-start, and you should end up with an engine that emits around 125 grams per kilometre of CO2, and that's about the same as a 90 brake horsepower diesel C-Max. We can't do much more than about 25 miles an hour today because this is the only Iosis Max in the world. It's handmade and it's a little bit fragile. But what I can tell you is it feels significantly more lively than a 90 brake horsepower diesel C-Max does. And the best thing of all, you're going to be able to buy this engine next year when the new C-Max goes on sale. You haven't got long to wait before the production version of this car arrives. Ford will launch the car in September and it goes on sale next spring. And if this is the future of the small MPV, we can't wait.